Have you ever felt that divine intervention is working in your life, especially when it comes to love? There's a powerful truth many overlook. Sometimes the universe aligns perfectly, and God places someone uniquely chosen for you in your path. If you're wondering how to recognize these moments, stay with me because I'm about to reveal the signs that a divine connection is on its way. Imagine a moment where all the noise of the world suddenly fades, where the constant chatter in your mind quiets down, and you are left with a profound sense of calm. It's not an everyday occurrence, it's rare, almost sacred. When you meet someone who is divinely placed in your life, there's an inexplicable stillness that takes over. It's not just a fleeting moment of happiness. It's deeper than that. It feels as though every part of your being recognizes this person, not in the superficial sense of familiarity, but in a way that reaches into the core of who you are. This feeling is not manufactured. It cannot be forced or replicated with anyone else. It's like an echo of something eternal, something that has been written into your very existence. In their presence, you don't feel the need to perform, to impress, or to pretend. The masks we often wear to navigate through life are suddenly unnecessary. You are seen, truly seen. And somehow, that recognition feels safe. It's as though they can look at your flaws, your insecurities, and your fears, and still reflect back an unshakable sense of acceptance. It's not just peace, it's clarity. A clarity that cuts through confusion and doubt like sunlight breaking through a dense fog. With them, the questions that once plagued you, questions about love, about worth, about whether you're truly capable of being understood, start to dissolve. You begin to see yourself differently, not because they've changed who you are, but because their presence allows you to rediscover parts of yourself that you may have forgotten or hidden away. And this clarity doesn't just exist when they're standing in front of you, it lingers. You find that even when they're not around, their influence remains. It's in the way you approach your day, in the way you make decisions, and in the way you start to prioritize the things that truly matter. Their presence, though physical, carries a spiritual weight. It's as if they've awakened something within you that was always there, but had been lying dormant. What's striking about this experience is how unforced it feels. In a world that often glorifies hustle, striving, and chasing after what we want, this kind of connection reminds us of the power of stillness. It's not about chasing after them or trying to make them fit into your life. They simply arrive, and when they do, it feels as though they've always belonged there. The chaos and turbulence that might have marked past relationships are absent. Instead, there's an ease, a natural rhythm, like two rivers merging into one. This sense of peace doesn't mean that everything becomes perfect. Challenges still exist, and life doesn't magically become free of difficulty. But with this person, there's a shared resilience, a mutual understanding that the storms can be weathered together. The peace they bring isn't fragile. It's not the kind that can be shattered by external circumstances. It's rooted in something far deeper. A spiritual alignment, a sense of divine orchestration. And perhaps that's what makes it so profound. You realize that this connection isn't just about the two of you. It's bigger than that. It's as if the universe or God or whatever name you give to the divine has intentionally brought you together. There's a purpose to it, a reason why your paths have crossed at this specific moment in time. You feel it in the way they challenge you to be better, in the way they reflect back the person you're capable of becoming, and in the way they encourage you to embrace your own potential. Personal pep talk is a type of interaction that allows us to escape. It's almost poetic how this sense of peace spills over into other areas of your life. When you're with them, it's not just your heart that feels settled. Your mind, your spirit, and even your physical being feel it too. The anxiety that might have once consumed you starts to dissipate. The doubts that kept you up at night no longer hold the same power. And it's not because they've taken those burdens away from you, but because their presence reminds you of what's truly important. They help you see that you are not alone, that there is a greater plan at work, and that you are worthy of love in its purest form. This kind of peace is transformative. It doesn't just affect how you feel about them, it changes how you see the world. You start to notice beauty in places you once overlooked. You begin to approach challenges with a newfound sense of strength and hope. And perhaps most importantly, you learn to trust not just in them, but in yourself, in the timing of life, and in the divine force that brought them into your life. It's not an exaggeration to say that this experience can feel like a miracle. In a world that so often feels chaotic and unpredictable, finding someone who brings this kind of peace is nothing short of extraordinary. It's a reminder that amidst the noise, amidst the uncertainty, there is something greater at work, something that knows exactly what you need, even when you don't fully realize it yourself. So, when you encounter someone truly meant for you, one of the most profound aspects of the relationship is the alignment of values and purpose. This isn't about surface level similarities or shared hobbies, it's something far deeper, a connection that resonates at the core of who you are. It's as if your lives, though distinct in their details, are being guided by the same compass, pointing toward the same horizon. That alignment creates a bond that transcends the fleeting emotions of attraction or infatuation. It becomes a foundation, something unshakable, something that feels both timeless and unforced. In the presence of this person, you don't feel the need to justify your values or explain why certain things matter so much to you. They simply understand. It's not that they necessarily share every single belief or perspective, but they respect and honor the essence of what drives you. They recognize the importance of the things that define your character, the principles you hold dear, and the dreams that give your life meaning. And more than that, they complement them. Where you are strong, they stand with you. Where you are weak, they provide balance. Together, it feels as though you are working towards something far greater than what either of you could achieve alone. And this is so true. It's so true in the world. You may be smarter than you are. This shared purpose doesn't mean your lives become identical. It's not about losing individuality or sacrificing your own unique journey. Instead, it's about two paths that converge without conflict, creating a shared road that neither could have walked alone. There's a harmony in how your ambitions align. Their dreams don't compete with yours, they enhance them. Their successes don't overshadow yours, they inspire you. It's a partnership in the truest sense of the word, a collaboration that propels you both forward, not as rivals, but as allies. And this kind of connection brings a sense of clarity that's hard to put into words. It's as though you've spent your life trying to solve a puzzle, and suddenly this person provides a piece you didn't even realize was missing. Together, you begin to see the bigger picture, the purpose behind your struggles and the meaning within your victories. And it's not just about what you can achieve together. It's about the way they make you see yourself. Their presence encourages you to live more authentically, to pursue your calling with renewed vigor, and to embrace the person you were always meant to be. It's fascinating how this shared purpose manifests in the day-to-day moments of the relationship. It's not just in the grand gestures or life-changing decisions. It's in the small, quiet ways you both choose to live your lives. It's in the conversations about your dreams that stretch late into the night, in the way you both find joy in working toward common goals, and in the way your actions naturally align without needing constant compromise. There's an unspoken understanding that what matters to one of you will matter to both of you, not because you're forcing it to, but because it feels right. This alignment also provides a sense of direction when life becomes uncertain. When challenges arise, as they inevitably do, you don't feel lost or adrift. Instead, you draw strength from the knowledge that you're heading in the same direction. Even when the road ahead seems unclear, the shared purpose between you acts as a guiding light, illuminating the path forward. This is often true for me, both in my religious journey and my personal development journey. It becomes a source of hope and resilience, a reminder that no matter what obstacles come your way, you're not navigating them alone. There's also a profound spiritual dimension to this connection. It's as if the universe or God or whatever force you believe in has orchestrated this meeting with intention. The alignment of your values and purpose isn't accidental. It feels divinely inspired. And that realization brings a sense of gratitude and wonder. You begin to see your relationship not just as a source of personal fulfillment, but as part of a greater plan. It's real. It's part of the greater plan together. You feel called to contribute something meaningful to the world, to use your shared gifts and passions to make a difference in ways you might not have imagined on your own. What's striking is how natural it all feels. This isn't about striving or struggling to make things work. It's not about bending yourself to fit someone else's mold or compromising your own identity to maintain harmony. On the contrary, it's about being fully yourself and finding that your partner not only accepts you, but celebrates you for who you are. They don't ask you to change your values or abandon your purpose. Instead, they inspire you to embrace them more fully. Their presence is like fuel to your fire, amplifying your strengths and helping you navigate your weaknesses. The depth of this connection transforms how you approach life. It's no longer just about individual success or personal fulfillment. It's about building something together, something that has meaning and impact beyond yourselves. And that shift in perspective changes everything. You stop seeing the world in terms of me and start seeing it in terms of us. It's a powerful, humbling realization, and it fills you with a sense of purpose that's both grounding and uplifting. These signs are profound reminders that divine timing and intervention are real. But here's the most important part. Be patient and trust the process. The right person will enter your life at the perfect moment. Open your heart, align your spirit, and watch as God's plan unfolds in ways you never imagined. Are you ready to embrace this divine connection when it arrives?